What's going on, everybody? Goody from Goody's Resale here. Today's video is going to be a CGC unboxing. I had about 8 books sent out to my buddy Tony's Comics for clean and pressing, and we sent them all down to CGC. The box came in a few days ago, and we're going to take a look today. A few of them are going to be for resale, and I got a few that are for my buddy, and he's doing a little collection. We'll talk a little bit about that as we go through the video, and I hope you enjoy it. Let's take a look. All right, everybody. So just a little bit of a footnote before we start this. For CGC, I don't necessarily send books out that are valuable. Most of the books that I send out, it's because I either like the cover or I like the character. The popularity of the character sometimes does matter, but it's mostly the cover and just if it brings that like a nostalgic feel for some of the older books as well. You'll see a lot of popular characters that I get graded. And again, the majority of the CGC books that I get, I do resell, whether it's to friends or on Whatnot or eBay, depending on the value. Myself am not a graded comic book collector. I prefer raw books. We're going to just get started. First book here is Sensational She-Hulk #1 from 2023. This is the Adam Hughes foil edition. Again, just a fun cover. All foil covers kind of hit nostalgic with me. Being a kid of the 90s, foil, lenticulars, hologram, all those types of covers. Always enjoyed them. So let's take a look at what we got for a grade. So an 8.5. 8.5, not a bad grade. I did talk to my buddy prior to sending this one out. He did kind of forewarn me that it would get a grade, probably an 8 or an 8.5. Again, happy with an 8.5. And this one's going to make its way to resale. All right, next book up, we have Amazing Spider-Man 332 from 1990. This is a book that I talked about in the first video. Like I said, every time I see this book, I grab it. Key significance here is this is the first time that Venom is portrayed with the long tongue and the drool. Again, Venom, an iconic character. Spider-Man, a very popular title. Always good to have a book graded with Venom and Spider-Man on the cover at the same time. And I always pick it up when I see it. So let's take a look what we got. And a 9.6. So needless to say, very happy with the grading. Tony always does an amazing job with my books. 9.6. Come to expect a lot of books that are in decent shape when they go to him to get to that 9.6, 9.8 level. So again, happy to have the book, and it's going to be coming to resale. Next book we have another Spider-Man cover, Marvel Fanfare #42 from 1989, newsstand copy. Just iconic black suit Spidey on the American flag there, looking down at the city. Spidey sense going off. Just a cool book. You don't see it all the time. Awesome cover for Marvel Fanfare, who is notorious for having great covers. So again, black suit Spidey, you can't go wrong. Anything Spider-Man related is always popular. So let's see what we got for a grade. Another 9.6. Again, ecstatic to get a 9.6. The book was in good shape when I sent it out. Again, Tony worked his magic, got it to that 9.6, 9.8 level, and here we are. And this one's going to be for sale as well. Next up, we have Spider-Man #1 from 1990. McFarlane cover, iconic McFarlane cover. Multiple different versions of this one. This is, again, McFarlane's run of Spider-Man #1. Very good title, obviously. Spider-Man McFarlane combination is very popular right now. McFarlane, obviously, one of the more popular comic book artists of all time, and Spider-Man, one of the most popular characters of all time. So let's see what we got for a grade. Another 9.6. Again, happy to have a 9.6. Sent the book out expecting to get in that range. Again, Tony working his magic, making great things happen with these books. And again, extremely happy. And this one's going to be for sale as well. Now the next 4 books are for a buddy of mine. My best friend started collecting the Alex Ross Timeless Villain covers, all graded. Our goal was to collect all 37 covers, try to get them as close to a 98 as we could. He does have the majority of them now. The Juggernaut here is one of the next ones that he needed. So we were able to pick it up ungraded, sent it out to Tony to get cleaned and pressed, sent it to CGC along with these other books. And let's take a look. This is Captain Marvel, number 47 from 2023. Obviously, this is the Alex Ross Timeless Virgin variant cover featuring the Juggernaut. So let's see what we got for a grade. 9.8. So obviously very excited about the 9.8. My buddy obviously is going to be very happy with the 9.8. Sometimes with the modern books, hard to get to that 9.8 point, but Tony making his money and working his magic, coming out with great books. And this one, another great 9.8. All right, so the next 3 books we have to go with that collection that my buddy is doing. He wanted to grab partner books that showed the characters in other comics. So this is obviously Silver Surfer from Volume 3, number 28 from 1989. The significance of this one for my buddy is obviously Super Skrull on the cover here. Super Skrull, one of the villains in the Timeless run. And this one will be partnering with that one, which he already has. So let's see what we got for a grade. 9.6. Again, just excellent work done by Tony to clean and press these books. Never really have any expectations coming back. Always happy with whatever result comes back, especially with the older modern books, we'll say. Anything from like the early 90s and the late 80s, very hard sometimes to find decent copies. I give them a once over before I send them out to make sure that that they will be worth grading. Sometimes my eye is better than I think, and other times it's not as good. So again, 9.6 in this case. Very happy with it, and I'm pretty sure my buddy will be happy with it too. Next book, same thing. Keeping with that collection, Kang the Conqueror on this one. Again, another one that my buddy already has from the Timeless Villains run. This is Avengers number 269 from 1986 in a newsstand copy. As you can see, front and center, Kang the Conqueror to go partner with that Timeless variant version of Kang as well. So let's see what the grade was. 8.5. 8.5, still a great grade. Again, very tough with those those late 80s, early 90s books, just mass produced. And a lot of people bought them, obviously, for their purpose, which was reading. So as people were reading them and they got stored away. Some got stored away well, others not so much. 8.5, still a great grade for a book like this. And I'm pretty sure, again, my buddy's going to be happy. Here we are with the final book from the CGC. Again, another Amazing Spider-Man title. This one a little bit older, from 1979. For my buddy, who the significance of this comic book is the cover appearance here of Kingpin. Again, always a great pickup for anybody. Amazing Spider-Man, always a popular title. This one, obviously, going into my buddy's collection. Great cover, really enjoy it. Amazing Spider-Man, number 197 from 1979, newsstand edition. Again, cover appearance of Kingpin and Spider-Man on it. And let's see what we got for a grade. An 8.0. So again, obviously, as hard as it is to get the modern books in high grades, so is it as they get older. Obviously, wear and easier the longer the life of the comic book. This one, no exception, but still 8.0. Great grade, great cover, great title, and my buddy's going to love it. All right, everybody, that's the end of the video. Leave a comment down below to let me know which one of those graded comics is your favorite. Personally, mine is this Marvel Fanfare number 42 in a 9.6. Great black suit Spider-Man cover with the American flag on it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.